Welcome guys to the Boardport Football Show. And guys, here's the thing, yani. In the worst season for Manchester City, in as much as they are losing, both Arsenal and Man City have played 15 games, and Arsenal are only 2 points ahead of Man City. I mean, you guys, nilisema mshindi league hii season. Nilisema. No, una Google ni. Una Google nini? I told you, man.
Mimi nitasema hivi, nyinyi watu mmekuwa mkitandikwa, but you are also not putting into consideration. One, marefa mmetuonea game ngapi? Game yetu na nyinyi tulipewa red ya ufala. Hiyo red hakuna mtu mwingine amepewa. Trossard. Yellow ya pili ati alikick ball. Hata wase wako wanajua mbona alipewa yellow. Hiyo tulikuwa tushawanyorosha. Hizo 3 points tulikuwa tumeenda nazo.
Hakuna
3 points tulikuwa tumeenda nazo. Tulikuwa tunawakalia. Tutoke hapo game ya Brighton. Rice alipewa red ya iko. Hiyo game tulikuwa tuna win by the time red alipewa hiyo red. Hizo points ngapi? An extra 4 points. Zimezama tu hivi. Alafu don't forget, we have as many injuries as you, if not just slightly less.
You guys have your best squad currently in the season. This is your best squad.
Sikiza, kwa backline mzima, the only person who is there is Saliba na Kivior. Backline mzima.
Basi ni game moja tu umecheza bila Gabriel.
Really? Left back hatuna kwanza. Left back tulichezesha Timber, tukachezesha Partey right back. White injury. Calfiori injury. Zinchenko injury. Gabriel injury. Bwana hii back four tunaweza pea Tote na washinde ligi nayo. Hii back four imeumia. Tomiyasu injury. Bana relax bana. At the end of the day akijaenda sana, lakini pia sisi tumefinywa kidogo. Ndio maana tuko hapo. Tumefinywa.
You just had to look for a next. You just had to
let me ask you now. Sasa nyinyi watu wa Manchester, how do you feel? What was the since you started supporting Manchester, is this the longest period of not winning that you've ever experienced in your whole
I won't say like that, but based on the past seasons, like how but we were so used to winning. Like nishaona ule mtoi yani umezoeshwa kila kitu alafu one time manze unarudi zero. So
even though wengine tumekuwa tukifeel no, you're part of us. No, Pep Guardiola can be part of the Premier League. Alikuwa ajiona god sana.
But I also think the team imechoka, bro. We've won too much in a short span. So it was about time, especially like me, I thought even last season was the season tungekuwa even more. Tungekuwa worse. And we went to win another like.
But I think last season ilikuwa ya kwanza ya Haaland. Yeah, I think
no, ya pili.
Ilikuwa ya kwanza ya Haaland.
Nini?
Last season.
La
season ndio ilikuwa ya kwanza ya Haaland.
Kucheza? No, Haaland si Haaland tukishinda nini alikuwa? Ya pili.
Haaland aje mlichangamka hata mimi ndani mlishinda Champions League mtakufa bana.
Ali shine sana in the first season.
Let me ask you, do you think it's only Rodri who is making you worse ama there is underlying issues zinafanya mnakuwa way worse than like?
Honestly, I feel that tumekela to Rodri. Yes, true. The team is so strong when he's there because there's some solid in the midfield. Utapata like when he's in the midfield, the transition from defense to attack inakuanga very smooth. Like you'll find Rodri, he'll know how to distribute the ball. Right now we are seriously suffering from that. I thought Gundo would pick it up, but I think hiyo season alienda Baka, alienda kacheza, alibeba Fama, hizo maligizo Fama huko. No competition. Sasa hiyo mentality ufala analeta.
Amekuja kuleta Manchester.
Anarudisha Premier League. Anyway, so Rodri is partially part of it, but I feel Manchester City saizi with KDB being a star, akiumia kidogo before your form na hiyo momentum build. Akina Jack, as in I say, they've won too much on a field. First of all, they are kinda wanajua tu it's easy. Then there's something I really hate about Man City's play. Yes, I enjoy the whole ball movement. I enjoy beautiful football. But how slow they are to build up, manze. Hiyo kitu kudibo mbaya sana. Like these guys will have a chance to
kupiga ball,
kupiga mbele yende, but they'll pass back, they'll try to build up. It works, but I feel like looking at Liverpool and how they play, ni haraka. Nikiona Salah amekimbia, napatia Salah ball. Wow.
But pia you should consider, do you have the players who can do that? You know that is also a factor.
You
piga hesabu pale liva Trent akipata anafinyia, Van Dijk akiona Salah huko anamfinyia. Nyinyi mko na nani?
Let me give you a game in it. Only game ya liva na Man City. They had most shots on target, but ukiangalia shots nyingi walikuwa na try from outside the box. And ulikuwa unapata either Ortega ana save ama maybe kama kuna nyingine ya Trent almost it was going in. So then you look at Man City, you have a chance to shoot. Like where shoot to ilikose kuingia.
Afadhali uendege lakini kipiga tu.
Then they're still passing like.
See, that is what for you for in a row.
But you see something about Premier League. You don't play the same style for long. People will master your play. Hata hii season mnaenjoy makona. Hata hii season mnaenjoy makona. Wewe tujua people as saizi kuna msealali ako like how do we defend these corners? How do we defend these corners? Unaona? It might work for you the whole season and maybe part of next season if you guys are really good at it. But trust me, itafika mahali they won't work anymore. Unaona? And that's Premier League for you. That's why you will find a team in relegation beating people who are fighting for the title. No.
I'm unashikwa draw. Now I have a question for you. Actually two. I love to Man City. One, where do you think Man City are going to finish in the league?
To be very honest, I'll be happy finishing third. To be very honest.
Lakini top 4 lazima.
Top 4 lazima. I'll finish third. Number 2 will be Chelsea. Number 1 will be Liverpool. Mimi nishakupa top 3 yangu. Man City number 3.
1 Arsenal, 2 Liverpool, 3
Chelsea. Man City. No.
3 Chelsea, 4 Man City.
Tusha agree 3 ni Man City.
Nani ameagree na wewe?
Tusha agree 3 ni Man City.
Ningeagree kwa ungeweka Arsenal 1. Sasa unaweka Arsenal 4.
Okay, umeanza nani? Umeanza Liverpool?
Nimeanza Arsenal 1, Liverpool 2.
Si Liverpool 1 Arsenal 2.
Watanaswa. Wacha Januari Salah aende afanye mambo ya Christmas. Watu Waislamu wamwambia afanye Christmas. Sasa kucheza mpira anze kubishana nao Twitter.
What makes you think
that we might finish above them?
Yes.
Because at the moment we are 7 points. I think 7 points if they win their game in hand. We are going to be 7 points behind them. And those guys have been very lucky with injuries. They've not gotten any injuries. And then we have been very unlucky having the most injuries. I feel if we have our first 11 and everybody is fully fit, we can go on a 10-game winning run. And I don't think they can. I feel when the pressure starts getting serious, watapatikana vile walipatikana last season. Because I think last season pia kuna time walikuwa like 6 points. Na walimaliza sijui 8 points nyuma yetu. Time fulani tu dakika 2 pressure ilizidi kiasi injury moja. Game, you see, there's something Rice said. Alisema the last season alichanganyikiwa, he got into the hype August. Akoleka no Premier League inaanza kupiganiwa Feb. Before that, you just win your games. Once it's February, now you be sure to go serious. Where are we? How far are we? How far what? But so I feel that is why I feel we are going to get Liverpool.
I think even Liverpool was far much ahead. You see Chelsea, and I told you guys when the season was starting. Chelsea are back. Do you agree?
Moto ya gazeti. Wamecheza na nani? Moto ya gazeti hiyo.
Anyway, for me, I'd bet that Chelsea will finish ahead of Arsenal. That's my bet.
Okay, the only reason I maybe in another world they might is the fact that they have such a huge squad that they can afford not to play their key guys in the conference and those small competitions, which will in turn keep their players fit for the big games and allow them to play. And Maresca is a decent coach. So with that in mind, they might have a chance. And they will also have to rely on us continuing having injuries, because we have had the worst cases of injuries, and we have also had the most bad luck with referees, and we were tied in points. I think that now they're only 2 ahead, with us having all our problems and them playing their best
season.
They're only 2 points. So at the end of the day, they're not going to finish above us. When kila mtu akirudi, ngoja uone vile Premier League inajipanganga.
Anyway, I think by the time we are getting to January, the Premier League will have shaped itself for the title.
Me, I'm just saying,
so we'll see.
If Liverpool are 6 points or less ahead of us come January, and we have everybody back, if they're 6 points or less, they're not going to win the league. That I'm very sure. But if there are more,
anyway, these are not my words, but I was reading some guys' comments on TikTok. Sema, you guys, you might be surprised, but Man City might still challenge for the title.
Please. The only reason Kenny hapa. Hiyo ndio ile initangwa ndoto ya almasi. Even you yourself, you know, in your wildest dreams, it's not going to happen. Maybe the only way it can happen
January signings.
We sign Bruno Guimaraes. Actually, now this leads me to my last question for you on Manchester City.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola has never rebuilt a team. He has never built a team, won a lot, and then the team goes bad and then rebuilds. He always runs away before that happens. Do you think he has the capacity to do it? And do you think he's going to do it at Manchester City? And how long do you think it's going to take him? Considering Walker, Gundogan, we don't know the situation, Rodri will come back in, KDB, and then you don't have wingers like Sabino and any jokers.
So, looking at it, and from my now football analysis side, not being a Man City fan, I think Pep just needs to win one more trophy. It doesn't matter if it's Carabao, FA, Premier League.
And you're okay with him going?
No, I'm just saying, not me as a fan. I'm saying now looking at Pep's career, Pep doesn't want to see a team falling. He might be patient for one more season. However, anyway, it's too early to say, but this is what I'm saying. Pep needs one more trophy. It can be a UCL, an FA, or a Premier League. He just needs one trophy. Then, after that season, I'm sure he'll leave Man City. But again, we all know Pep.
So he's not going to rebuild Man City?
We all know Pep. Pep is that guy who leaves... No, he'll leave like quality players for the next manager to manage. Not for him to have... For him, he's done his work. He has delivered a UCL. He has delivered history in the Premier League. And for once, people say that Man City doesn't have a history. We have crazy history. We've broken records that have been there for years.
You are creating history. You don't have history. You are creating history.
We have
There's
history,
a difference.
man. History,
Which history do you have?
No, history.
You are creating history. You don't have history.
Anyway, relax. Let's go back to Pep. For me, as a football fan, I'm saying Pep just needs to win one more trophy, as in just to massage his ego. Like, he can't just leave. As he leave at Evo too. He might force even another season just for him to win another Premier League or a UCL. He just needs one major trophy, and I'm sure after that season, he'll leave Man City. Just the same as Ferguson did. Kumasaji tu ego yake.
Moja
ya mwisho. So Pep needs moja ya mwisho. He's gone.
Will you be ready for the Pep Guardiola-less era?
Mimi, I'm telling people, Unajua sana ushi kusema hii Man City ni Pep. No, Man City is a system. And the next coach we get, based on their strategy, kama alikuwa anashinda trophies huko, atakuja endelee kuzishinda Man City.
Very nice. Napenda delusion. Delulu is the solulu. Naipenda sana. Anyway, sawa bana. Anyway, cheers guys. That's the segment.
Imebamba.
Shit.